All right, everyone. How's it going? Hope you're all having a fantastic night. I certainly am. Figured yesterday we did Pidgey and Spiro, and then someone posted and said, you should do Hoothoot next. So, yeah, let's do Hoothoot next. That's what we're going to do tonight. I'm really excited for it. It's undoubtedly going to be someone that's like, Scott, isn't this your vacation? Yeah, I really enjoy streaming, so this is a vacation. I get to stream every day if I want. It is glorious. Sorry for the slightly later start. I was supposed to go live 15 minutes ago. I had some tech problems, but they all got resolved, so we're good to go now. I will also say that this is a different time for streaming for me. Normally I stream either in in the morning or just early afternoon, maybe 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. my time, but it's 7:30 right now, so this is a late night stream. Okay, let's talk about Hoothoot. Of course, this is a backport, so I have taken Hoothoot from Generation 2 and added it into Generation 1. So, yeah, I had to make some creative choices. I'll talk through them in a second. The second thing I want to mention is that I got a lot of feedback on the idea of unlisting the first playthrough videos. I'm still going to do it, but what I'm going to do instead is put all of the unlisted first playthrough videos into a playlist on my channel. That way, if you really do want to search them out yourself, you always can. I really don't want YouTube promoting them, which is my main reason for making them unlisted. Just because then within a close proximity on my channel, there are going to be a lot of related videos, like 2 or 3 Pidgey videos or whatever. And that just seems like a lot of bloat. People aren't going to know which one to click on, that sort of thing. You might not think it's confusing, but believe me, I will get comments from people who do think it's confusing. So there is going to be an unlisted playlist on my channel. You will always be able to find these first attempts there if you miss one. Okay, let's talk about Hoothoot in Generation 1. Also, Fallen Hero, thank you for the $2. So for base stats, it has 60 HP, 30 attack, 30 defense. I gave it its higher special defense as its special attack, and then it has 50 speed, giving it a 9.77% chance to crit. I figured giving it a higher special stat made thematic sense for this thing. After all, it does learn some psychic type moves. It starts with Tackle and Growl, gets Peck, Hypnosis, my favorite, Reflect, Tackle, Confusion, and Dream Eater through Level Up, and then it has a very limited TM and HM learn set, which is very typical for flying types. Yeah, basically it's the best move it gets is Fly and Double Edge, I guess. You might be like, wait, why doesn't it learn Psychic? It gets Confusion. Shouldn't it get Psychic? And the answer is no, it doesn't get Psychic in Generation 2. I believe the first time it gets Psychic is Generation 3. I'm just going to confirm that right now. Yes, the first time it gets Psychic is Generation 3. And even there, it does not get it through Level Up, only through TM. In this case, whenever I am backporting Pokemon from Generation 2 into Generation 1, I like to keep their movesets as Generation 1 flavored as possible. So I could have added the move Foresight, I believe, at level 6, but that didn't really feel relevant, and it's also not going to be useful, so it would just be work that I would have to do for nothing. In general, if I can avoid adding moves to the game, I will. And yeah, Confusion at level 34 is not a very good time to get it. I think that maybe we're going to be using Hypnosis and Dream Eater. It could be Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Fly, and Double Edge. That's not a bad set, because Double Edge is going to do recoil, and then you can occasionally heal using Dream Eater and Hypnosis together. And Hypnosis utilizes my high special, so I could see that being the case. Michael, thank you for the $1.99. Wow. 11 months. Wow. It's the sneasel of the early bird roots. Yeah, early root birds. That's the order of those words. Yeah, this is a first attempt, so I'm not going to watch chat while I play. And then I will open chat up once I have finished the playthrough, and we will see how it went. I'll talk about it then. I expect this one to be quite bad. Let's just talk about tier lists and stuff in Generation 1. For the first playthrough, I think our time is going to be like 1 hour and 55 minutes. That's my estimate right now. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay. That's what I think we're going to do. I'm going to make a poll. Everyone else can vote on the time they think it's going to be. Okay, the poll has begun. Oh yeah, I need a nickname. Everyone, quickly, nicknames in chat. Under 1 hour and 45 is winning currently. Okay, now it's jumped under 2 hours. Playmaker, 1 year. Oh my gosh. Well done. You got the soul badge. Impressive. Boots. Oh my gosh. Boots. Boots is an incredibly cute name. I think Boots wins. I nicknamed the Pidgey Burb, I think. Mr. Owl. Okay, everyone who's here right now, please remind everyone else that I'm not watching chat while doing this run if people are like, why is he not answering? Someone please say thank you to people if they end up donating. I really appreciate the support. It means the world to me that I can do this. And hopefully bring quality Pokemon content to all of you kind people. Oh, All Things Wrestling, €2. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go with Boots. I think Boots is really cute. Also, Churro is sleeping in his bed right beside me, and he's snoring. It's really cute. Soul is here? Okay, good. Alright, well then we got everything we need. I wasn't sure if Soul was going to make it because I didn't announce this behind the... I had no idea I was going to do this stream, by the way. My wife went out with a friend, and then I was just like, alright, what am I going to do tonight? And I'm like, I'm going to stream Hoothoot. That's what I'm doing. I want to stream Hoothoot. So, yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm closing chat. We're getting ready for this Hoothoot playthrough. Okay, how is Hoothoot going to do in a playthrough of Pokemon Yellow? Let's find out. Of course, for the playthrough, we need our bonk counter, so there it is. The front sprite for Hoothoot is by Game Freak. It is the front sprite from Generation 2, and the back sprite is one that I created. I think it's based on the Generation 2 back sprite, but you can't really just downscale it and then put it into the game. It looks so bad, so you have to kind of creatively trace. That's all I can take credit for, is creative tracing. Okay. Boots. Also, it says that Hoothoot, I read its Pokedex entry. Oh, it has... Why is the picture change? I gotta fix that. Why did the picture change? Sorry, we had an error here. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's look at the tier list again. I'll bring the chat back up while we troubleshoot. I was just troubleshooting. I thought I got it all, but I didn't. Null.png doesn't sound right. No, it doesn't. The thing that's weird is that that graphic is not supposed to change in battle. So that's why I don't understand why it just all of a sudden was like broken. Oh yeah, that's why it's broken. Never mind. I'm silly. I didn't update my mapper to tell it that Hoothoot was in the game, so as long as I wasn't in battle, it was fine. But then as soon as I went into battle, the mapper's just like, hey, this Pokemon doesn't exist. Okay. Fair. There are a lot of things to check, by the way, when you're doing this kind of thing. This is like a 2-second fix, though. I'm almost done. Ah, look at that. We now have Hoothoot back. Okay, I'll restart, of course. It's actually good that I messed this up. It's really good I messed this up because I forgot to start recording the replay file. Okay, now Pokemon Yellow with only a Hoothoot. Let's go. Two bonks. You don't bonk when you're following Professor Oak. Also, there was some theory crafting in some Discord servers about possible bonkless playthroughs, but it's not possible because you have to jump over the ledge into Cerulean City, which causes a bonk. Also, I did play this battle to test it earlier, and it's kind of sketchy against the Eevee. As you can see, okay, I got lucky. It was supposed to be a 5-hit. 85% chance for a 5-hit there. So Brock, Brock's going to be awful. Base 30 attack, and I'm going to have to beat him. I'm not going to get Confusion for special damage. Gonna get Peck at level 11. I'm a medium fast growth rate, which is really not great in the early game. Hypnosis is at level 16, but Brock has 5 full heals per Pokemon, and Hypnosis only has 60% accuracy. I have to make one small adjustment. Second. Okay. Sorry about that. It pauses everything when I pause the game, by the way. It pauses the timer, it pauses the game time, so it pauses the emulator. It also pauses, like, any other software that's running. I feel like I should mention that, because if I just let the game time continue running, then it would be kind of unfair. Because the real time and the game time wouldn't be as related then. They're still not completely related, but they're a little bit. Actually, I'm going to train a wild Pokemon for a little bit. They're still more related in this way. I don't know if you know this, but at the beginning of the game, when you go through the oak like dialogue to name your character and everything, the game time does not actually start counting until your character spawns in the overworld. However, if you already have a save file on your cartridge and you click New Game, the game time starts over right away upon selecting New Game. It's a weird little quirk, so if you want your game time to be as low as possible, always reset and delete your save file. I think it's like down B select or something like that, deletes the save file. Oh. Really hope this is going to be fine. I thought 11 PP would be enough, and I think I'm right as long as I don't miss too much. Okay, we did it. Good job, Boots. I'm gonna catch the Pidgey. Because the other day I kept messing up and trying to use Fly with the wrong Pokemon. So if I have a Pokemon in my party that can use the HM that I always use, I'll just teach it to that as well. Then I won't make as many mistakes. In a first playthrough like this, it'll save time. Also, I'm fairly tired, so my play is not going to be on the best level tonight. Okay, let's go. This training is slow. It is slow. Wow. Like, I'm gonna fight one trainer here and then have to go back to the center. I have Growl, I guess. So I could do Blackout training with the junior trainer. It's not going to be as ideal as it was with Spearow. Or I could just buy like infinite time. Oh, well that crit was good. I'm gonna push on. I'm just gonna try and beat the mandatory guy and then go into Pewter City. I'll come back for this experience because like I'm not gonna beat Brock at level 15. I don't think. I think I would have to be very lucky to beat Brock at 15. I think 16 is probably the minimum level. I think if I do a second playthrough with this, with Hoothoot, oh, okay, that crit might, okay, double crit is going to give me the knockout. I was worried I was not going to have enough PP. I should mention that about Hoothoot. I'm not sure if this is going to become a video. I'm doing this stream on impulse, not on plan, like extremely refined planning throughout the year. I've thought through the whole year and it's like the first three, like early stage bird Pokemon in the first portion of the year. No, that was not my plan. So as a result, I don't actually know if this is going to be turned into a video or not. Oh yeah, I have to let this block out. Well, better not knock it out or it's going to be a restart. We're fine. I'll deposit the Pidgey. And again, like I said yesterday, I'll show the blackouts on that side of the screen. It says 2. That's wrong. It can only be 1. I have to work on my blackout tracking logic. There's like occasionally it does something wrong. And I'm not entirely sure why. Yesterday it was perfectly accurate. And I thought I had got whatever the bug was, but apparently not. It's still there. I'll just adjust the number in the spreadsheet when I finish so that we have accurate data long term. Unless I did blackout earlier, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. This is really good experience. I'm also using Tackle here because it's less reliable than Peck. Intentionally, because I don't want to knock out the Sandshrew and I don't want to use Growl. I only want to use Growl when it's like that, when I'm not going to have one extra turn in battle because I used Growl. Then the fight's slower. But I think this time I'm going to try and knock him out. If I lose, it'll just be a nice bonus. And if I don't lose, then get the Sandshrew experience and go back to the forest and use Peck. Oh, he actually might get me again. Yeah, let's let him get me. I have to make the decision now if I go back and I fight Rival 1A on Route 22. This is a little bit more complicated with Hoothoot than it was with both Pidgey and Spearow. They have agility, whereas Hoothoot does not. Oh, just beat him on 1 hit point. Okay. Without agility, I am not sure that I'm going to outspeed the Jolteon. It has 184 speed in the champion fight, so you need 185 to move first. I'm just not sure that Hoothoot is going to get that, because it has base 50 speed. Spearow had like, I think it was base 70 speed? Decently fast. And Pidgey's a little bit slower than that, but still faster than the Hoothoot. And then with agility, they both are just really fast. So defeating the rival on Route 1A is going to be more experience, a faster Brock split, but potentially a harder mid and late game. And for that reason, I think it's probably best to just defeat Pokemon in the forest and skip that battle. It would be helpful if you're the type of person who likes to comment on videos, which I am usually not. If you do like to comment on videos, though, if you could leave me a comment on this video and just let me know what you think about this streaming time. I'm curious to get feedback because I haven't streamed at this time before. So I know like some people it's going to be really inconvenient depending on where you are in the world, but maybe for others it's more convenient and you're happy to see me online when you're up and doing things. I'll switch the blackout counter out now. We'll go back to resets. The forest is faster to gain levels in, but the patch of grass south of Pewter City is faster to gain stat experience for your attack stat. That can be relevant to get like one more attack point to sometimes do one more point of damage to Onix or Geodude. I think that Hoothoot is kind of doomed to 1 damage for a long time. I'm not sure if training there is going to really yield a faster speed of my first split. A long time ago I tested that, like how does stat experience optimization in the early game affect your Brock split? I did it with Wigglytuff because it does not have a good Brock split. And after testing that for a bit, it really felt like by the time you get to Brock, you get one more stat point and it's usually not relevant. You basically like get a slightly higher stat, but then the split is roughly the same time as it would have been if you just had trained in the area with better experience yields. Alright, Hoothoot's not doing too bad here. At level 16 I will try for the first time because I have Hypnosis. The Onix, when it uses Bide, if it's put to sleep while it's accumulating energy, Brock will not use a full heal. Bide overwrites basically everything else in his AI, so he just continues to wait until the Onix wakes up, then it resumes using Bide, and after it then unleashes energy, he can use the full heal. Or, yeah, he'll be able to use full heals again. So there's the potential to have it wake up, resume bide, put it back to sleep, and just infinitely keep it asleep while you slowly chip away at it. You will have seen me use this strategy with Jinx in December. It was very effective with Jinx. Putting the Geodude to sleep is a little bit harder because he's always going to use the full heal on it, and it's always going to use Tackle. Whenever you miss, you just take damage. But it only takes six turns to put it to sleep permanently. Okay, learned Hypnosis. Alright, so we'll heal up. Go to Brock's gym. Alright, let's see. Can Hoothoot do it? I doubt it. I would be exceptionally surprised if it does it right now. I think we probably Growl, because it's going to hit even though I'm using Hypnosis, so reduce its damage right away. And yeah, I'm going to miss Hypnosis 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. I just use 2 full heals, 3 full heals, 4 full heals, 5 full heals. Miss, miss. There, it's asleep now. Honestly, it's been a really bad Geodude. Oh, Gen 1 missed Peck. Okay, I think we just gotta knock it out. You spend the health to get through the Geodude to save Hypnosis PP in the hopes that he will use Bide on the Onix and I can chain it for at least some number of turns. Come on, Bide. There we go. Go to sleep. Okay, now watch. It stays asleep. He's not gonna wake it up until it wakes up. Well, obviously. And then Bide is gonna resume. Okay, put it back to sleep. He's not full healing. He's only going to full heal when it unleashes energy. There. I could have lowered its attack as well. Oh, please, Bide. Please. Okay, we can do this, though. That's a reset, but we can do this. This is definitely possible. Also, Geodude does almost no damage when I use Growl on it, so if I just go for, like, I think maybe 2 Growls, right? That doesn't take it down to 1 damage. I was hoping it was going to take it down to 1 damage. I wonder if I can just get by it after, like, Growl the Geodude, save all of the Hypnosis for the Onix. Then just spam Hypnosis on the Onix right away. Because I can burn through the full heals if I have more PP on Hypnosis. Like, I don't have to be as stingy with it. Huh, please. Please, thank you. Not getting good Hypnosis luck. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. This is possible. I'm gonna try again. I think leveling up is just gonna waste time. Like, what advantage do I get by being a higher level? A little bit more health. I'm not losing because I don't have health, though. I'm losing because Hypnosis isn't hitting. And Screech is lowering my defense, like, a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Oh, missed it. Missed the opportunity. Okay, he should be out now. Oh, just... frustrating. I like this strategy a lot. I think this strategy is good. This strategy has, I think, a high likelihood of beating Brock on its first attempt. I think I've got quite unlucky. The first battle was just misplay. Second battle is a little bit more misplay using 2 Growls on the Geodude because I don't need it. And we just have to get decently lucky against the Onix. One more. Now it goes to sleep. Ooh, it still is a lot. Okay, that was also a misplay. Just attack. And hope when it wakes up that it goes for bide if you miss. Reach is also okay. Bide. Excellent. Okay, now it's stuck. Still stuck. Got it. Done. 17 minutes, 58 seconds. Not a good Brock split. But what did we expect? This would be so good with Spore. Like, fighting Brock would be so easy if you had Spore, but no Pokemon has Spore this early. Paris and Parasect learned it at like level 30. Oh. Well, getting poisoned there is a bit annoying. You just have to open the inventory up. Alright, so Misty's next. I don't really get any good new moves that will be excellent against her. I think I'm going to have to do a decent amount of training as a result. Ooh. Oh. Horn attack is going to hit real hard. We're okay. I think again this is go to the SSN first and then backtrack to Misty. I'm gonna save here. I'll fight her. Jigglypuff last. She was a menace with Porygon. The routing worked out to fight her rather than any of the other trainers in Mount Moon. Like occasionally you'd get like the best possible Brock split. You'd be so happy walking through there like, okay, I gotta fight the Jigglypuff last. Then she just end all your dreams. Sure, let's fight the... I'm gonna fight pretty much everyone in Mount Moon, I think. No sing. As long as we don't get put to sleep, we're okay. Good. But this guy. As you can see, his electric types do not have electric type moves. The bug catcher and the last are quick because their Pokemon are weak to peck. I was considering grabbing the escape rope so that I can get out and heal, and then come back in, but I have enough power points that I'll make it through the entire cave. I'll fight this rocket as well. Oh. The Paras are actually decent experience yields for a wild Pokemon. I usually fight them when they show up and I have super effective damage. Alright. And if you're wondering why are there wild encounters, it's a first playthrough. In my first playthroughs, I fight wild encounters. Second playthroughs, I fight only encounters that the Pokemon wants. Except, and that's only for the early game routes where repels are not an option. And I do this exclusively so that we have accurate results when we rank Pokemon in the tier list. That's some bad luck right there. Like 3 encounters in like 6 steps. I'm running low on potions. Not great. Ooh. Got 2 hits in. Oh. If I hit myself there, that would have been really bad. I might have had to go back. I still might have to go back if the super nerd is awful. I saw a discussion briefly today. I didn't really look into it, but I saw a discussion about AI modification 2. And I believe the super nerd has it, which means the Voltorb is always going to use Screech on turn 2. So maybe we'll get to see that here. Nope. Put this to sleep just... Oh. I was like, I don't want it to use... I want it to use Smog and poison me. Okay, we'll get through here. I'll just save once. Then fight Jesse and James. I don't think I need to be that conservative here. Oh, I missed with tackle. Bite is actually decent. Growl would have been worse. It would take me longer to knock the coughing out. I was saving the more accurate moves for it because if you miss and it poisons you, as it did here, it can be bad. Okay, I don't think Growl is going to be relevant anymore, so I'm going to teach Reflect in its place. Okay, into Cerulean City we go. Level 22. 37 speed, not enough to move first against the Staryu yet. Rival 2 has the potential to be problematic. It's a little bit risky, but Hypnosis, then Reflect, then knock the Spearow out. Oh, got my attack lowered. I'm going to Hypnosis the Sandshrew. Hopefully prevent hand attacks for a little bit. Do I put it back to sleep? No, I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, okay. Whew. You did it. The Reflect is coming in handy. I also realize that my bonk counter is on top of the Reflect. I'll turn it off for now. Until I get rid of Reflect, maybe. This was a slow fight, but we did it. I'm gonna go back and heal him and buy some potions. You see, when I implemented the bonk counter, I literally just wrote it in the place of the Reflect. It's like, just like, basically the exact same code that puts the screens up is the bonk counter, so. Because I did it in like 20 minutes before a stream one day, because I'm just like, this is a fun idea, let's just do it. And my hypothesis was, well, Reflect is so uncommon. When is there going to be a case where I have Reflect and Bonks on screen? Today and yesterday. Those are the days. Gen 1 miss again on Peck. Apparently Peck likes to Gen 1 miss 3 times with Spearow. Oh, I don't have any more antidotes after this one. Maybe I should have picked up the extra one in the forest. Well, it's too late now. Definitely heal before this person. Person is terrifying. One of the scarier trainers on Nugget Bridge. Okay. We're good. No problems. Manky guy should be easy. I have Peck. Survives though. Okay. Hoothoot, you're bad. Learn Confusion. 34. I'm gonna get Takedown first. I think I will teach Takedown. a trash move, but better than what I have now. We don't get Thunder Wave. I'm gonna put the Geodude to sleep. Or I'm not. Kind of low on health. I don't wanna... Oh, that first crit, it really lulled me into a sense of security here. I was like, it's fine, we're fine. Maybe we're not fine. Doing so little damage without the crit. It's okay, the Geodude is gonna sleep forever. Oh, I take very little damage too. It has low crit chance, so I'll just attack. Got it. I don't need that. One potential better way to play all of this is to teach Bide. It might have been faster on the Geodude, for example. If this was Gen 3, we would get secret power and feel good about ourselves. But that TM is Seismic Toss, which is not helpful for a Hoothoot. Save the X for the Oddish Lass and this Ekans, so that this one doesn't use a lot of wrap and waste time. And so that you can get through this battle fairly quickly. The risk here is that the Pidgey uses Sand Attack, but it missed. Okay, we're fine. Oddish Lass defeated. Grab the Ether, save Bill. I'm embarrassed to admit that I didn't realize I think he's named after Bill Gates. I didn't realize that until like this year. And I was like, yeah, he's probably named after Bill Gates. That would make sense for the time when these games came out. Nope. Definitely want to heal first. I'll save here. The Drowsy's hypnosis can sometimes cause unfortunate things to happen. It was a rude awakening when I was playing Fire Red and I was trying to use sleep-inducing moves on the Drowsy, and it has Insomnia. Can't put it to sleep. I think that's the ability. Pretty sure it's Insomnia. I just know you can't put the Drowsy to sleep. Do I fight the Beedrill, the Butterfree guy? I think I'm going to fight the Butterfree guy. Here's one of the Moltres fights. Oh. 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 Okay, we're good. Not great. But we have a full restore as well, so it should be fine. No Sand Attack. Alright, it missed. I feel like I'm saying that too many times in this run. A lot of circumstances where the Sand Attack has just not done anything to me. The AI has a debuff to moves that lower your stats, so that it has a 25% chance to miss, even if the move is 100% accurate. So you might be curious why. Yeah. But a move like a status move like Thunder Wave does not have the debuff in Generation 1. So the champion's Magneton will always hit you with its most annoying move. For the longest time, I did spread misinformation in these videos where I said that Thunder Wave would miss because I was misinformed about it. Then I talked about it once, someone corrected me, then I did a bunch of testing, and yes, Thunder Wave cannot miss. We also looked at the code. So, yeah, Thunder Wave is not one of the moves that misses. Fight extra people in here. I think I should probably fight extra people in here. This guy's good. Pidgey was awful, and Hoothoot might be worse. The only thing going for this thing is that Hypnosis can actually get quite a bit done in a solo playthrough. So maybe it'll be the best of the three or something. It'll impress all of us. But it's a first playthrough. If I play conservatively in the first run, I'll probably get better results with it than I would if I was trying to cut corners. I'll just Ether Peck for the rival. Well, that doesn't do very much. I guess I am using Peck. Don't burn me. I hate it when I have to use my full restore here, because then you don't have a full restore before Giovanni and Sylph. I'll do another one. We should be good here. This fight's not nearly as difficult as the one is on Nugget Bridge. Of the early game rivals, Nugget Bridge is the hardest. Of the mid game rivals, Rival 5 is the hardest. And of the late game rivals, of course, the champion is the hardest. I think I can just attack the Spearow, the Sentry this time. Oh! Oh, the slash! Okay, okay, we're about to get takedown. Good, I used a lot of PPA ups. I don't really want to use takedown on the Eevee with this low of health. And my attack dropped now. But again, Hypnosis to the rescue. Knock the Eevee out. I'm sure that chat is revolting right now with my use of Hypnosis all the time. What's the saying? It's like, it's never the right choice until it is. .47 speed. No way I'm going to move first against Misty's Starmie, but I do have takedown now, so I think we can go back and see how it goes. Go back. We'll deal with Surge later. I think the strat here is probably to put to sleep the Staryu so you take no damage, and then take down the Starmie. I don't know if I want to put the Starmie to sleep. That crit did a lot. Wow. I'm just going to try and go for takedown here right away. Ah, X defend and a miss. Now another miss. That did so much damage. Okay, well, takedown. Well done. Pretty good move. Would have been even easier if it had just hit. So the right choice there was just to attack the Staryu right away. That would have been faster. Oh, I forgot to get the voucher. Yeah. I always do that. That's something I'm trying to change in my play. It's objectively just a mistake. When I'm intending to skip Surge, I need to pick up the voucher before digging back. Or essentially, I should pick it up when I first enter Vermilion City. Wow, okay. Got really lucky here. Do I chance it? I think I'm going to chance it. Oh. At least I didn't get paralyzed. Wrapping Last could have been bad. I didn't even save. I thought that was just going to be easy. I'm overestimating the power of base 30 attack. This fight sometimes gets ugly. It did the other day. Oh. Why? Miss and then get growled twice? Fine. takedown is awful. Oh my... Look at that damage. Like nothing. Go to sleep. Give me time for takedown to come back. Praise me, I'm using a recoil damage move. Everyone should rejoice. I'm gonna put it in slot 1. I think it's the best option I have. I think it should be... I think this should be my ordering for ease of use. Hoothoot is so... Oh, that was a mistake, but we'll be fine. We have enough steps. Hoothoot is so weak that I have to use a healing item after like every fight, which is really inconvenient. Oh. I think I'm out of antidotes. I am. Full restore for like 3 HP. Oh, okay. I bumped into someone there. Gotta be careful. Now I can't lose to the self-destructing hiker or I will lose my repel. This one's gonna be challenging. Okay, it's gonna be really challenging now. That's very little damage. Please. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Ah. All right, that's not that much. That's not that much. That is acceptable. If I get 1 crit, maybe I have enough damage to get it down low and then take it down. Hey, I think we're gonna do it. I think I might survive the Graveler's self-destruct too because of Reflect. Yeah, we did it. Nice, first attempt. I opened the inventory there because I wanted to use... I was going to use a repel, but I don't need to because I used it earlier and messed up. That's my automatic like muscle memory kicking in. Like, hey, this is the time. Repel now. No. Oh. Guess we're healing in Lavender Town. Sorry, look away. The flashing for poison is happening right now. It's going to be abrasive for all of you. We get Swift. We do. Let's get Swift. It's probably better than Reflect. And then I don't have to deal damage to myself. I don't need it yet. I'm going to heal in Celadon anyways, so I might as well just spam takedown for this battle. Also, takedown, double edge more so. Takedown is less relevant because of its awful accuracy, but those moves are actually decent for doing chip damage to knock Pokemon out because they deal a percentage of the damage dealt in recoil. But if the damage dealt is like 2, it's going to deal 1 damage in recoil, so you don't actually end up taking that much that way. So if you need to finish a Pokemon off and you're concerned about running out of PP with a different move or something like that, takedown's a decent option. That was something I didn't realize until I started using these moves more recently. Teach Swift before this rocket. We can always get Reflect back as well. That's the nice thing about Reflect, because it's a TM in the department store. See? Hypnosis is in the 3rd slot so that I'm less likely to use it. Let's get all the vitamins. Nugget. This is the Horn Drill TM. The item over there is a Moonstone. It has a sell price of 0, so don't pick it up. It's a waste of time. Once you fight this guy, he has 2 Machops, so I have super effective damage. I don't think that's going to get... Yeah, it's not going to give me 1 hits, which is kind of scary, actually. Low kick is doing an okay amount. Alright. Go over here. Oh, I'm realizing a flaw with this backport, which I will have to change before I do the final follow-up run. Hoothoot, likely chat has already noticed it, but again, I'm not watching chat because this is a first attempt. The flaw that I made with the backport, and I'll have to remember this for future backports, I've only to this point done fully evolved Pokemon backported. I've never done a first stage. This is the first stage backport that I've done. Because of that, I made a small error, which is I didn't make it so that Hoothoot would evolve. I quite literally could have made it evolve into an Electrode or something, rather than... like, I don't need to import Noctowl into the game to make it work. I just need to cause it to go into the evolution animation, because that does waste some time. And I don't turn off the evolution animation in my runs. Just always felt like that was... Like, it feels like if you want to play the game with the first stage Pokemon, you have to cancel the animation. You have to remember that. That's like a part of how the game works. If you want to keep your Pokemon at a lower evolutionary stage, then you need to cancel the animation. So it never felt right to me to mod it out. As a result, I think we gotta go Carpos. Speed is king. I don't even need to withdraw my Pidgey. I'll just teach it to the Hoothoot and it will invalidate everything I said earlier. Anyway, so for the next time I do this, I'll have to make it so that Hoothoot evolves. Oh yeah, right. Need Surge's badge. We should teach Double Edge in the place of Takedown. Takedown's trash. Bye-bye. Good riddance. Fight Erica first for experience. We're close to Confusion, which might make the Fighting Dojo a little bit faster. So if I can train here, get Confusion, go to the Fighting Dojo, get more experience, that'll make Surge essentially free. Then Pokemon Tower is going to be really easy. And then, oh no. Wake up, please. Wrap is actually a good move for the opponent to be using when you're asleep because it gives you more turns to wake up. As you can see there, it was fine. Pokemon Tower will be easy, and then all of Cycling Road will likely be quite easy. Although, after that, things start getting a little bit more complicated for Hoothoot. There isn't really a good place to go next. Likely Sylph, do training against the Rockets. Level up as much as possible, and then if the rival is impossible... And in this case he might actually be, because I have a special move against the Cloyster, as well as Hypnosis. So I'll probably beat all of Sylph, and then go to Koga. That's what I'm anticipating that's going to happen right now. Oh, missed. I'll also, when I'm going to Cycling Road, pick up more potions, because I'm probably almost out. Yeah, very close to out. I have a full restore. Or no, I don't. I'll use the full restore, so I have a max potion from the SSN. I think that's it. Maybe it makes sense to go back and heal now. No, let's just use the max ether and keep going. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's Erica. She's not very good. Interestingly enough, because damage is calculated based on the Pokemon's level... Oh, I'm going to learn Confusion now in the place of... Swift, I guess. It has to be. It has to be Swift. That's fine. Erica, because Pokemon deal damage based on their level. Level is like it is part of the damage calculation. Because of that, Erica's Pokemon in yellow version are not actually that much worse in terms of raw damage output than her red and blue counterparts, which are fully evolved. Oh, and she dropped my speed. I should have Hypnosised to avoid the speed drop so that I move first against the Weeping Bell and the Gloom. Although the Weeping Bell and the Gloom I think are only going to go for Acid, yeah, because they can see that their grass moves do nothing. I'll survive probably one hit here, and I can Hypnosis. Okay, Hypnosis, got it. Don't miss, stop missing. Okay, Confusion, so I'm not wasting turns with Fly. We did it. Actually, kind of sketchy. I take it back, Erica, you're decent. Usually one of the weaker gym leaders, though. Also because probably the most consistent gym leader in the game, because you can just backtrack to her whenever you want. I'm getting the super potions now. Yeah, a lot. I realize I'm going to need some extra repels as well. I'll purchase those too. We'll come back here. Okay, Fighting Dojo next. When I was a kid, I could not figure out how to get by that guard. And I do remember one of my friends told me about it at school. Like, you gotta get a drink and, like, give it to them. And I was like, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Like, drink? Like, yeah. Like, he's thirsty, so, like, go get him, like, a pop or something. Like, oh, okay. I think I gave my guard the lemonade in my first playthrough. Because I never liked pop. Carbonated drinks have, like, I hate carbonated drinks. So, yeah, never thought pop was very good. I liked water and I liked lemonade, so sour stuff, love sour stuff. Nope. Rage, okay. It's actually doing decent damage. Wow. This is not exactly how I thought it would be. Thought this would be a little bit easier. This is sort of slow going for Hoothoot. Like almost an hour into the run. We're in Fighting Dojo, we're like level 36. Zapdos and Articuno have already finished their first post-run drink. They're like, cheers, let's get another round. Hoothoot's like, no. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Double kick did more than half. Oh, got it. Just barely, though. We were tested. I don't have Fly to walk back. Alright, Surge now. Okay. This looks perfect. This is like beautiful for a video. You look down my speed, 66. That's one more than Surge's Raichu. I love when stuff like that happens. Just like everything that you've done lines up perfectly and you get something like this. Like, yes, chef's kiss. Mwah. Love it. Okay, did it. Talk to this guy. Oh, if you're wondering, my special and my speed, the stats are the same, right? So you might be like, I was actually looking down right now, like, did I make a mistake with the ROM? That was the first thing that I questioned myself on. I was like, oh, maybe I made a mistake, but I checked like 3 times that the stats were correct. So it's not a mistake with the ROM. What's happening is I used Carbos to boost my speed, and in the early portions of the game, you gain more attack, defense, and speed stat experience when compared with your special stat. So I've basically been I didn't want it to reflect double edge back at me. Okay. Yeah, so you gain more special and speed stat experience when compared to your special stat. So although Hoothoot's base special is higher than its base speed, at the current time I have more speed than special. I hope I said those in the right order. It has more base special than it has base speed. That kind of shifts in the mid game, where you get a little bit more special stat experience. But those numbers will look... I think those numbers will start switching when we get further on and I get my speed and special boost. But it's going to be quite a while until my special stat is higher than my speed. Because Blaine's badge is after Koga's. There's no way to do them in the other order. These shouldn't be problematic because I'm a normal type. They can just confuse me and do Nightshade. Okay. Ghost Marowak. Pokédoll skip. Call it a glitch or not, it's how I play. I'm not sorry. I'm actually glad, I don't know for whatever reason, but like a long time ago on YouTube, this is like maybe like 5 years ago now, there was a lot of this like purist mentality that like if you ever cheat, like you're doing something fundamentally wrong. Like you should never modify the game, only play it in its normal version. And I just remember a lot of that discourse going around, and that's kind of gone now. Definitely influenced me when I first started playing, and I was like resetting for better DVs in every playthrough, and I would spend like 3 hours resetting for the Pokemon that I would use. Yeah, don't do that anymore because I could film an entire other Pokemon Yellow video in that time. Should use the HP up. And that's not exactly true. It usually takes me about 6 hours to film a Pokemon Yellow video. So half a Pokemon Yellow video. Alright, Confusion is like fun flavor, but it's not very good. It does so little damage to these Pokemon despite my nice special. Just looking at the Rooter's damage ranges, like usually Double Edge, in all of those battles, Double Edge and Fly are doing more damage than Confusion. In this case though, it's like Confusion is still doing enough. I don't want to take multiple turns if I can prevent it, so Confusion is sometimes better, because Fly, if it's going to 2-hit, like, you might as well just Confusion 3 times. Oh. We're good. That is going to be a flyback, though. We are out of antidotes. And the next full restore is in the Safari Zone. Not a ton of time. 56 minutes. Approaching the hour mark. It feels very weird not to be in Victory Road at this time when playing Pokemon Yellow. Granted, I haven't done a lot of first stages in recent times. There was this one period on my channel where I did Pokemon Yellow videos for like, I don't know how long it was. It was probably like 4 months in a row I only released Pokemon Yellow content, despite the fact that I was playing some Generation 2 on my channel. And I will admit now, I really just didn't want to play Gen 2. I was trying to avoid it at all costs. The runs just take so much longer, and there's so much more, like so many more sections in the game where just nothing is happening. Like, even in this case, in Pokemon Yellow, when I'm training, there's a little bit of engagement. Like, I have to be focused on using the right move. I have to be focused on, like, flying back if the opponent gets a poison or a status off. I have to be a little bit careful about certain trainers because they're very intimidating. Yeah, in Crystal, it's basically like every time you fight a gym leader, you have to kind of turn your brain on, and then you just, like, turn your brain off in between. Because there really isn't that much, like, Crystal is like far less strategically rich. And I really like Gen 2. Like, I don't want to come across as someone who doesn't like Gen 2. I really like Gen 2. Played them a lot as a kid. Played them a lot as an adult as well. They're good games. Fun games. But they're like... They have problems. We need to, like, just address the problems and be upfront about it. And I think part of my content is discovering these things and being able to communicate them to you, so... I've learned a lot about Gen 2 over the last year. Like, how, like, move pool is king. Like, if you don't have a good move pool, you're not going to do well, even if you have great stats. Whereas in yellow version, like, Pokemon, like, Moltres, like, it performed pretty well. Even though its move pool is kind of trash. Like, I would say you have a similarly trash move pool in Gen 2, you're going to do even worse. Because, like, the Pokemon that have really bad stats aren't as held back in Generation 2. You can see that with a Lekid. Just compare a Lekid and Raikou. Or Raikou? I think it's Raikou? Raikou, yeah. Every time I said its name out loud in the video, I had to go and watch the Pokedex video. I always called it Raikou as a kid. But I called Bunnery Bunny Ray, so yeah. And Tangela Tangela. All the best pronunciations here. Oh, this is one that is a little bit more subtle, but someone took great offense to once in the past. They basically said, I don't know if I can watch your videos anymore if you pronounce it. Was it Nidoking? Like, it's not Nido, it's Nido. Oh, okay. Didn't know about that one. I've made a good effort to change that one in recent days. The one I'm never going to make an effort to change is Rattata. So I said Rattatat as a kid. Or Rattata. No, Rattata. That's the one I said as a kid. I thought everyone was weird that said Rattatat. I was like, Rattatat? No. Rattata. Thought I knew my stuff. When do we get Dream Meter? 48. Oh, that's actually not that far away. I was like really disappointed, and then I looked down like, oh, I'm 43. That's not that bad. Because Confusion is kind of grating. I would rather use Hypnosis and then knock the Cloyster out with Dream Meter than using Confusion on it. Plus, Double Edge becomes a whole lot better when I have Dream Meter. That's the thing, like, yes, it is less consistent to have it to use Hypnosis before using your damage dealing move and your healing move. Goes without saying. But the fact that there's this synergy between, well, at least 3 of the moves. Fly is just kind of there. Fly is always just kind of there. The move you never want to use. Why does Sky Attack not work the same way as Fly? Sky Attack should work the same way as Fly and just have a lower chance to hit. That would make so much sense. Because then, like, flying type Pokemon would have a theme to their moves. Like, their moves take 2 turns. Make Razor Wind a flying type move. All flying type moves take 2 turns to execute. Or, like, good flying type moves. It's like, oh, that's cool. Like, it also bothers me with, like, I think it's the localization. Someone left a comment about this, but moves like Metal Claw and Shadow Claw do not have the same effect. Why? They should, like, all the moves that are named Claw should do the same thing. All the moves that are named Fang should do the same thing. I don't know. Bothers me. It makes the game really hard for me. I struggle remembering things. Memory is really tough. This is not an accessibility feature. I need to go back, recode the game, and swap around all the move effects, make an accessibility version. This game is easier to memorize because our moves make sense. Except submission, that move's never going to make sense. Except when it does. Polyrath. I have to do another Polyrath stream at some point. I wanted to do it the night after, but then I forgot what happened. I think I was too tired. And now it's kind of stale. Ooh, got close there. I'll have to refresh my memory on Polyrath first. Can definitely feed that protein. Yeah, we'll fight this guy. Still got potions. Still got a ways to go. Double edge. You know, double edge is really good. I'm gonna take back everything I've said about this move in the past. This move's really good. It's I think like it's definitely my inexperience speaking when I said that it's bad, because I have an ether. I can probably PP up double edge once just to get enough to double edge everything on this team. It's definitely my inexperience speaking when I said that it's bad, because it is harder to use when you're not confident in which Pokemon can do a lot of damage and which Pokemon don't. So like for instance, this fight here, you need to be very careful. So if I was using double edge with low HP there, I can get hypnosis and then have a quick loss. But when you have a little bit more experience, double edge, the damage is really good and the recoil is not that big of a downside. This Electrode does not have electric type attacks. Can you imagine if self-destruct and explosion were electric type attacks? I think it would be so good. It would make Golem a lot worse though in competitive, I've heard. Pretty sure that thing is just the like sits there and then it self-destructs when like something comes in that it doesn't want to knock out. Darn. It confused me too. And I used confusion like chump. I think I have to fly it. And I think I have to hypnosis this because I'm not going to knock out with fly. Well, that's why you heal before this guy. Or sorry, that's why you save before this guy and heal. I should have healed. That's really what my subconscious is trying to tell you. It's like, he should have healed. I know! We're in the same scenario again. Oh, focus energy this time, though. Oh, quick attack. Oh! Oh! Alright, this time I'm going to heal. That's good enough. Now I can spam double edge. I could also just hypnosis the hypno, but it says I have now I got hypnosis. This guy's the final boss. He's the final boss. Look at this. No! Give me a crit. Not what I needed, but I'll take it. Oh, no! What? I'm level 47. I'm level 47. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Don't stop messing me up. Okay, fine. Yuck. I do think that Hoothoot got got decently unlucky on Brock, and then I think unlucky there. By the way, higher chance to KO the Hypno with, or sorry, the Cubone with Double Edge in comparison with Confusion. I never would have guessed that. Oh, we need one more Pokemon. Let's fight this guy. Get on Electrode. I'm just gonna fly in case it self-destructs turn 1. Then I'll Double Edge because then I'll have the damage range. Okay, Dream Eater, we got you. Dream Eater, Double Edge, Hypnosis, Fly. Rival time. Level 48. This battle was quite brutal for Pidgey. Was kind of... He was a little... I don't really remember the Spearow one as much. It wasn't as bad. I think this one's going to be fine as long as we don't get sand attacked. Oh, crit. Nice. Well, the Cloyster's waking up always on the first turn. But okay, now we've got it. Do I double edge the Magneton? I don't think I do. I don't think I have damage. Yeah, definitely not the damage. Okay. Now we know. Well, we did it. Not that hard. Level 49. So here, I think if this was like, I don't know, 4 months ago, I probably would have tried to put these Pokemon to sleep and use Dream Eater on them, but obviously the right choice here is Double Edge. It's going to be way faster, and while I lose health and have to heal, I don't like chance a bunch of other things like poison or just so much that could go wrong. And like the Giovanni fight's going to be fairly simple because I can Double Edge the first 2 Pokemon, then Hypnosis the Rhyhorn and knock it out with Dream Eater and gain back my health. I'll probably Hypnosis the Nidoqueen now as well. Just because I had my Attack Lord. It'll take like a while to use Double Edge to knock it out, maybe like 4 hits or something like that. Did it? Yeah, I think Koga next, because I have nowhere near enough speed for Sabrina. I think I can fly here and not have to heal before the next guy. Oh, only a 90% chance. One of my regular rolls does not have the KO on these Drowsies. Not great. Okay, please. Okay. That's okay. Uh-oh. One problem with Dream Eater is if they wake up when you really need to use it. No, that's just a mistake. Oh no. This is where Double Edge is just better. Fine. I think I have a full restore. And I've fought the Jesse and James in Sylph, so I don't need it anymore. You need it because the wheezing is quite frequently going to poison you there with sludge. So if you can save... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gnosis really doesn't like Sand Attack. We're okay. I should have bought more antidotes. It's rare that you use all 3. So many playthroughs you're at the very end of the game and you still have 3 in your bag. You feel silly for having bought them. And then other runs like this, you're poisoned all the time. Just in case. Alright, what's the plan for Koga? Do we get through some of his Pokemon with Double Edge and then Hypnosis Dream Eater, or do we just Dream Eater everything? or fly. Fly the Venonats, maybe? Probably fly the Venonats. Oh, the damage range on fly is not good. It's 53% on this Venonat and then 24 on the next one. Supersonic. It's okay though, actually. Hitting myself is not that bad with Hoothoot. Well, when it happens this many times, it's bad. And I get my special dropped. I was going to say it's not bad because I have Dream Eater and I can heal my health, but now I'm all bruised. Okay. Okay, I'll have green health for the Venomoth. This is still possible. Oh, double team. Toxic. That's bad. I think I'm dead. Dead. Sabrina is going to be worse and there's nothing else to do. We can win this one. We can win this one. I got fairly unlucky against the second Venonat with the Supersonic. As I am again. Toxic is very problematic when you're using Dream Eater. But I guess if you knock the opponent's Pokemon out, it doesn't stack up the Toxic counter, so it's not the worst. Still gets powerful pretty quick. Okay, X attack is much better for the Venomoth to use when compared. Ooh! I'm dead. No, yeah, I did it. I can't believe it. Double Edge coming through. Well done. By the way, Dream Eater or Fly is the right choice there. Both of them hit the Venomoth, but Double Edge does not. That's why I didn't think it was going to get the roll at the end. It had like a 28% chance to one-hit the Venomoth or something like that. To two-hit the Venomoth. So either my Dream Eater did a little bit more damage, or that was the one hardy double edge that I really needed. Hour and 15 minutes. I'm doing okay. My voice is feeling better than yesterday for this stream. Spam double edge here. I got like some like throat cramp or whatever yesterday. It was weird. No. I don't need to fight that person, I don't think. I think Hypnosis is going to carry us in the late game. I actually think we might not need to do any more training. Or at least like a very small amount from here. Sabrina's going to be annoying. And so is Blaine at this level, so... My speed is just like not quite where it needs to be. And I don't know if I want to spend all of my rare candies just yet. I'm not quite that confident. Well, let's try Sabrina. I outspeed the Abra. Then from there, things get worse. Double edge. Okay, that's good. Psywave. That was a huge Psywave. We win. Okay. Not bad. I would really like 109 speed for Blaine. And I can move first against the Ninetales. I'll see if I can... Let's go like I think I'll need to be 54 for that. Let's see. This trainer and then the guy with the Rapidash are the best two in the gym. Oh, 53 gives 109 speed. Let's just go with that then. Austin said to me yesterday in a DM on Discord, he said, beating Blaine's first two Pokemon gives the same amount of experience as the wheezing guy, the coughing wheezing guy on Cycling Road. Like, oh, when you put it like that, you just want to blackout train against Blaine. Yeah, I don't know why I tried to use the Carbos. Of course, it's not going to work. I don't think I have healing items right now. Nope. Let's actually try it. I think I'll just let the HM users faint. Uh-oh. Oh, that did good damage. Not bad. This is gonna move first, but oh, the flinch from Stomp and then crit from Fire Spin. This is really good, Rapidash. Well done. Oh, this is not going well. Okay, I need to heal. But I can heal, okay. About half health for the Arcanine. I've got badge boosted by the Growl, so no, not enough. Force of Habit on the reset. Oh, it's a very bad start. Obviously, you don't want to black out if he just defeats you and you don't get any experience. I think this is possible at this level, though. This is a good level for it, because moving first against the Ninetales is great. While Hypnosis is not consistent, and I don't want to be taken to be saying that, being able to move first at least does make it significantly more consistent, like you can see. It's not very consistent against the Rapidash. Maybe I need, like, the Ninetales to, like, tail whip me? The Ninetales tail whipping me would be really nice. Not gonna. Miss. It missed! Yes! Exactly what I needed. Could I stop? Oh, gosh. Just missed so many times. Keep resetting, too. It's so automatic to just, like, as soon as the Pokemon faints, like, tap the reset button. I need to be more careful with my inputs whenever I'm using Dream Eater. Yeah. That one was because it sped me, though. Go. Yes. Okay, we got the Arcanine to sleep. Got him. Blaine is defeated. And now we move on to Giovanni. Hoothoot is performing better than I was expecting. I think my prediction was like an hour and 55 minutes. But I think we're like on track for maybe an hour and 40 minutes right now. And of all of the birds, this is actually the one that I feel the most confident in going into the league. Like, I think every league member there is play against. There's not really anyone that I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Whereas with the other two is like Lorelei, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. that seems really challenging unless you have really good damage ranges against the Cloister. But for this, it's just you put the Cloister to sleep, and then you Dream Eat it, and you're good. You can also set up then on the Slowbro if you want with Mimic, and then use Dream Eater for great effect. Dream Eater is going to be awesome against the Hiker as well as Agatha. Lance could be a little bit annoying. But I still have Hypnosis. I'm not weak to the Aerodactyl. Churro just made a really cute sound. He's such a lovable little guy. I want to make a fake Mon that is Churro and make a fake Mon that's Rosie. Then put them in Pokemon Yellow and play the game with them. I think it's going to be really fun. Sometime soon-ish. Maybe not soon-ish. Whenever I get to it. I think it's just rare candy now. Yeah, I'm convinced this is the right choice. Oh! The speed is very unfortunate. I thought I was going to have enough. 133 is the Dugtrio's speed. And 135 is the Persian. But I might as well pick up the power plant candy, so I'll just go and do that now and get one more level. I need to do a little bit more of a rigorous mathematical analysis, or you can do this if you're really keen. Someone sent me a spreadsheet of, I believe his name is Mark, sent me a bunch of, like a spreadsheet on all of the accuracy ranges, like accuracy differentials and cumulative scores that I was talking about in the last stream. 133. Okay, at least I tie it. So if you've got an idea about like the medium fast growth rate and when the best time to use candies is, that'd be great to hear. Okay, here we go. Giovanni. He wins the tie and uses a guard spec. Okay, I got badge boosted by the Persian, so I'm faster than everything now. Oh, I thought I was going to one-hit the Nido Queen. That's fine. Oh, the Nido King too. As long as we put the Ride on sleep, we're good. Oh. Getting hit by a rock slide is kind of unacceptable, and I don't think I can one-hit with Double Edge. But we won. 3 meter too good. This move is excellent, by the way. When you can actually use it, it's so good. Also in Gen 2, it's really weird because Dream Eater, you can like teach it to so many Pokemon. Like almost every Pokemon can learn it even though they can't get a sleep-inducing move. Probably to play around moves like Rest, Sleep Tactics. I picked up the TM there for Dream Eater just in case I like decide to unlearn it for some reason to make my moveset more flexible, and then I want to get it back later on, that I don't have to make as many like hard choices when I'm saving. And just like do something, save, try it out. If it doesn't work, go back, try something else. Okay. That was the moment that Hypnosis needed to hit, and it still needs to hit against the Magneton, and then I think we're good. Got it. Yes! Yes! Hoothoot! Impressing. Little guy. Oh! Oh! Oh, we're good. Kind of scary, but we're good. I hope you like the background picture for Hoothoot. I try and always pick a background texture on my images that is somehow thematically related to the Pokemon. But for this one, it's like a really dark forest at nighttime. And I spent a lot of time in the Rocky Mountains as a kid, growing up. So dark forests and owls, yeah. Cold weather. I know those things. It's really cold right now. I'm like bundled up inside and it's still really cold. In my igloo, to take us back to a like 2009 joke. Nah! Here's an Ike the Killer trick. You don't have to go back and reset the whole puzzle. You can just go through here. Gosh, I'm having a hard time navigating today. I'm probably really tired. It's been a long time since I did that. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Ike the Killer. I learned that from watching one of his videos. I don't think it was a video with commentary. I just like watched him do it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a smart way to approach this. Also, yesterday in my Spearow video, I pushed a boulder down, and then I went through a ladder, which I didn't want to go through. And I was like, ah, and then I went back and did the puzzle again, but I didn't actually have to. The way was clear. Only some of them reset. It depends on, like, you have to leave the area. It depends on what, like, constitutes leaving the area. I think I'll probably have to beat the guy with maybe the black belt to get enough experience here. We'll see. I'll go to 68. Yeah, that's going to be black belt. I don't want the guy with the water types is going to be longer to defeat. The black belt's going to be 3-1 hits with fly. Maybe even double edge. It'll be faster. Let's see. Fly it is. Double edge for this. Please. Oh, I'm scared that's not going to be enough. It's enough. 68. Also, as always, I really appreciate everyone's feedback on my runs when you're helping me improve and giving me tips. I really appreciate it. I especially appreciate it when you're able to phrase it in a way it's not rude. Thank you for helping me keep my ego intact through the process of making online content. Sure. I think I'm just good. Like, I don't think I need to do anything. I think I just win against Lorelei. I outspeed all of her Pokemon. I can fly this. Then it's gonna rest. I can double edge it because I'm gonna put the closer to sleep. And if I don't put the closer to sleep, it's probably gonna get me anyways. Yeah, it froze me. Okay. Sure. Sure, Cloyster. This is a good start to the fight, though, like, theoretically. Yeah, look at this. I'm full health by the time the Slowbro comes out. Well, that's the worst case scenario. Crit with Psychic. No. Just no. I want enough health to double edge the Jinx. That's definitely enough. Only 1/4 in recoil. Whoop! The miss. I think you can't miss on the Lapras because then it'll blizzard you and that's that. But pretty consistent there. I think turn 2 Aurora Beam. Fine. It only has an 80% chance of using Rest on the second turn. Because Lorelei's AI, it's like every 2 of 5 turns it can use any move. But if it doesn't get that modification, then it is always going to use Rest. So it's a little bit weird, but it's just 2 conflicting AI modifications that cause that behavior. I want Hypnosis here right away so that it doesn't set up either Withdraw or Amnesia, because then I can do way less damage to it. Things slow right down to a crawl. Probably Double Edge. Well, the crit helped there. Ta-da! Lorelei is defeated. Time to take on a hiker. Boots. Let's go, Boots. See, this is annoying. I have to put the Onyx to sleep. It's basically the only way I can damage it. I can probably take these out with Fly. Apparently I cannot take these out with Fly. This one will go down. It's not nearly as defensive. Nice. Used Earthquake against me. That's refreshing. What a good way to end the night. Went to the gym. Used Earthquake on a flying type. Came home. Good job. Good day's work. Go and rest my swole, man. Alright, I'm slower than the second Gengar. But the first one I outspeed. And Dream Eater is super effective. Gen 1 miss. Awesome. A lot of Hypnosis. By the way, Fly cannot one-hit any of these Pokemon, I just checked. That was risky, because I could have glared there. I'm going to Fly this. Don't want to put it to sleep. I'll put this to sleep, though. If I get a chance, and I did. Oh, Fly here is better. In case it wakes up right before I hit it. Okay, level 70, defeated Agatha. Moving on to Lance. Sub 140. Exactly level 70. Okay, let's see. I think I might need Mimic here for Ice Beam. And I can't unlearn Fly because there is no move deleter. Remember that. Maybe better roll? No, definitely not better roll. Okay, he healed all. Oh, well, okay. The Leer is not good actually because it didn't badge boost my speed enough to move first against the Aerodactyl. If this goes for Thunder Wave, I'm gonna pay. Doesn't? Alright. Don't get frozen. I'd like to have full health. And I will have full health. Okay, made it to Aerodactyl. Wing attack. Hypnosis hits. Meter. It's gonna 2-hit. Please don't wake up. Oh, it. Gen 1 missed again? And the Aerodactyl crits with Hyper Beam. No! Was that a Gen 1 miss or did it wake up? I bet it woke up. I bet it was not a Gen 1 miss. My brain is just primed for... Okay, I got badge boosted enough this time. on the Gyarados. It's funny that Lance only has a Hyper Potion. I feel like he should have a full restore. Yeah, I think it definitely woke up because it wouldn't have attacked with Hyper Beam. Unless I'm getting the turns wrong. I can't remember now. Things go by so quickly. Come on. There we go. Gotcha. Please. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got this. Yes. Lance defeated. All right. Moving on to the champion. Let's go. I think this is the set. This is a good set. I like it. It's something I've never played with either. Like Dream Eater and Double Edge comboing in this way. Oh, there's going to be flashing lights. Dream Eater is very flashy. But just be aware of that. I don't think I one-hit this with Double Edge. Let's see. Oh, I do. Cool. No, Fly's not gonna. It's not gonna. 3% chance to one-hit, by the way. Sleep or be slept. That's the Executor conundrum. Not nice. Oh! I don't want to heal because it resists, but I can do it to the Magneton. There's still hope. Oh, that did nice. Okay. We hit here. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I have... Oh, I'm dead. Darn. That was very close to being sub 140. It would be over 140 though if we had evolution animations. I'll keep bringing that up because that's only fair. No, stop. Stop. Okay. By the way, 37.5% chance to one-hit the Alakazam. It probably just makes sense to go for it, honestly. I didn't get it this time. That's fine. I think if I get better luck on the Executor, fight'll be faster at least. Oh. Full restore. That's very rare. I believe it's a 12.5% chance, and he has to be under 20 or 10% health. It's really rare. It's one of the most rare healing items in the game for the champion to use it. Okay. Okay. There's one major threat left. Oh, we miss it. Oh, okay. Please. 1. Stays asleep. 2. Oh, I got double edge. Yes. Let's go. Boom. Oh, that did not do enough. That did not do enough. No! Yes! Oh, I thought I was going to KO myself. 7 hit points. It's enough. We win. 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 2 seconds with 16 resets at level 71. Look at that great Hoothoot sprite. Now we have to wait for the game time. 5 hours and 53 minutes. Cool. Hoothoot in Pokemon Yellow. I'm going to bring the chat back up. All right. That was a beautiful end. Yeah. Honestly, I think this Pokemon was surprisingly good for how bad its base stats are. Like, its base stats are absolutely terrible, but honestly not bad in terms of a performance in a first playthrough, right? Like, that's great. Like, okay. So let's look at tier list. 1 hour, 41 minutes. For its first playthrough, again, this is just first playthrough. It's somewhere in the Surge tier. But I definitely think this is one that can probably approach the F tier. Like, we're probably going to get under 1 hour and 30 minutes in the final playthrough. And that makes sense. Like, it's like not quite as good as Spearow, but it's Pidgeotto. Feels comparable, yeah, to a Pokemon like Rhyhorn, and the truly outrageous thing there is that Rhyhorn has much better base stats. Why didn't you swap Dream Eater down in the fight? I just didn't think about it. There wasn't a reason to not swap it. I think you're right. It's probably... It's hard to know what makes sense to put first, but probably Hypnosis by the Elite Four is like the first slot. Well, this is really fun. I think in less than like 12 hours, I'm going to be live again. No, not less than 12 hours. Sorry. Getting too excited there. In over 12 hours, I will be live again, and we're going to be going to Johto for the first Johto stream of the year. I haven't done a Johto stream since October, so it's been a while. I'm excited to do it. This time, we are going to be playing Aipom in Pokemon Crystal. I need to re-rank a bunch of Pokemon Crystal videos that I made a long time ago. They're okay videos. I would still be like, it's like if you go watch them, I think they're decent. But the results are not good enough, so I need to redo them. I'm trying to only do official remakes with fully produced videos if it's a Pokemon that... The run that I did initially was so bad, like it's so old. Like there's an old Psyduck video, which is just really, really, really stale now. So I'm gonna do a new Psyduck video, but probably won't do another like Gligar video. Well, I did a restream on that one, or like won't do another Quillfish video, for instance. I'll play Quillfish on stream, hopefully this month actually. You should scale Plance's art during the fight, it looks too small. Yeah, but if I do that, unfortunately it blocks a bunch of the info in the stats portion of the screen, and if I reposition it, it looks really awkward. I intentionally had to scale it down that small so that all of the other elements could still be legible. God, is there a tutorial on how to backport Pokemon? No, there isn't. I did quite a few Crystal backports in October. Yeah, I think I did 6. I was learning to backport in Crystal in October, so I wanted to do a whole bunch so that I would get a lot of experience doing it, a lot of experience with the process. If you're wondering how to backport, you need to know a little bit of assembly code, and other than that, it's really just copy and replace on text. Then some creativity in terms of coming up with a move set, a little bit of creativity, some deductive reasoning, and then mostly just sprite art. So like, can you make a decent back sprite? And if you're porting from a generation 3 or on, then you need to be able to make a front sprite as well. Yeah, I also thought it was really fitting that Hoothoot was a night stream, because I made the like dark forest graphic in the background, and then Hoothoot, and I was like, yeah, I should probably do it at night. Like I was thinking of doing it this afternoon, and then every time I thought of that, I was like, no. I'll wait. Maybe tonight I'll still have enough energy, and I'll do it then. Backport mouse hold for Valentine's. Oh, that's smart, actually. Seeing some things about a boiled egg sandwich. I have no idea what that is. Have you unlisted many videos? I'm not sure, actually. I'll check. I don't think so. I don't think I've privated a few videos, but every video that I've privated, I have re-uploaded. I don't think I have a single... We're not doing a second run. So if you're looking forward to a second run, there's no second run tonight. I have some unlisted videos which are like tutorial videos for like getting set up for my races and stuff like that. But they were uploaded as unlisted videos because I never intended them to be public, because if you were not participating in the race, they are completely irrelevant. And over like the last 2 years, those are the only unlisted videos I have. Everything else is either members or public. The first unlisted video I have actually is 2022. The Chimeco video. There was when I rendered it, I forgot to process my audio. So the audio was really quiet and the music was really loud, and then everyone was like, this doesn't sound quite right. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll just reprocess the audio and upload it again. There was an unlisted Absol video because I accidentally released it too early. I finished it and put the wrong upload date, and then it went live, and I was like, oh, no, we got to take that one down for now. Yeah, that's I think that's it, actually. Everything else is public. There's 2 private Aerodactyl videos, my yellow Aerodactyl videos. I put a meme in the video, which I just thought was funny. I literally, like, when I look for memes for the videos, I just search, like, sad man meme or something like that, because I'm just like, I need a guy who looks sad, and then I, like, look through all the memes, and whichever one seems the funniest to me, I just put it in. Yeah, I put in a meme that is, I don't know, the guy was like, he was a criminal, and he did very bad things. And people were like, that's not the most funny thing that you put in there. And I was like, okay, I should just take the video down and edit in a different sad guy meme. Like, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds being sad or something like that. And then it'll be fine. So I did that. And then everyone was like, there was a whole bunch of comments that are like, oh, you shouldn't like back down to the haters. Just like let people comment. It's fine. And it's like, no, but I was like, I didn't really have like strong feelings about the meme one way or another. It's like, if it was a really strong, integral part of my, like, artistic vision for the video, then I wouldn't have taken it down, but I had no strong feelings about the meme itself, so it was just like, well, it's offensive, so might as well just take it out. I don't feel strongly about it. Let's put something else in that's just gonna serve the same general funniness at that point in the video. And I think when I re-uploaded the second version, I forgot like audio or something. There was some problem with the second one that I was like, oh, I have to take it down again. So then I fixed it again. Oh, there was an overlay problem. It had like Santro on the overlay for like half the video. I also, Scott, can we get a video of you cooking your favorite recipes? Okay, so my wife was cooking in the kitchen. She made like this amazing stir fry with like peanut sauce. And I was like, that is so good. And I asked her, I'm like, how'd you make that? Like, that was so good. And she's like, I just like put some ingredients together, like some soy sauce, some peanut stuff, some oil, like stirred it in with the veggies and fried it up. And then we ate it and just improvised. It was great. Wow, that's great. And then the whole next day, I'm like, I can probably do that. Like, you just put some things together that taste really good, cook it up a little bit, serve it. It's going to be great, right? What could go wrong? So, yeah, I cooked, and the wok that I was using, I actually destroyed it. We had to throw the wok out, and then I plated the food, and I was like, well, the wok is a write-off, but at least the food is going to be great. And then I served it. We both took one bite, and then like we looked at each other, and it wasn't like this look of disgust. It was like a look of confusion because it wasn't food. Like, you put it in your mouth and you could chew it, but like my brain was sending signals to my body that was just like, this is not food. You should not actually swallow this. So we just we left it. Then we ordered skip the dishes, and that was the night. So one walk down. Wasted food. My favorite recipe to cook is like, I don't know, like Delicio pizzas, which are no longer in Canada. I am so sad about it. But yeah, sponsor me, HelloFresh. You did once in the past. HelloFresh, it's great. Saves you grocery store trips, and I can actually make the food taste good. I got in grade 7, I believe grade 7. Think grade 7, maybe grade 8. Probably grade 7 foods class got a 55, I believe. Got 53 in English. Yeah. It's bad because like all my other courses were like sciences and maths and stuff were like high 90s, but then like foods in English, yeah, just unfortunately, everything tasted like salt and onions. Man rolled a 1 with his salvation. Yes. That is generally how it felt. It was like crit fail on like food making. Go to the kitchen, like, okay, stir fry, crit fail. Okay. Should have added a rare candy in the stir fry. Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, we're going to leave things on that high note. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. This was really fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for another stream. We're going to do Apom and Pokemon Crystal. It's going to be really fun. If you've made it this far, you are incredible. I'll see you tomorrow.